Real people, real cases. This is Verdict Watch.
Anthony D. Crump, 24B. I'm sorry. Take your time. Excuse me. Anthony D. Crump, 24B 82520A.
Well, good morning, Your Honor.
Name?
Anthony Crump.
Count one alleges you failed to attend your probation visit on March 3, and count two, you failed to provide proof of field inspection. If that's proven to be true, you could get 10 days. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you sign an advice of rights form today or not? Yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
Did you read it?
Yes, I
Did you
did.
understand it?
Yes, I
If you
did.
plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and there will not be a hearing or a trial of any kind. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Seem like you're in a good mood.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's good to see. You have the right to a lawyer. If you cannot afford one, I will appoint you one at public expense. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Would you like a lawyer?
Oh, no, thank you. I actually believe you told my lawyer that he was not needed today.
I didn't say that. I didn't talk to your lawyer. I don't talk to people one-on-one about a case. You kidding?
I've got you, Your Honor. I believe the last time we were in court, that's what was said. This is
This is a review date. This is a review date.
yes,
His representation was done when the case concluded, when I sentenced you January 15th. So you know.
I've got you, Your
Hang
Honor.
on, slow down.
Oh, no problem.
You want to go hire him again, I'll give you a week adjournment.
Oh, I believe we've adjourned this enough.
Do whatever you want. The adjournments, I think, were at your request, were they not?
Actually, Your Honor, they kept wanting more time they wouldn't come and inspect. And then you advised me to get an attorney, which I did. And the attorney, I believe it was Chuck Earl, never returned or got back with the attorney, or they never spoke, or the whole time they were having.
Slow down.
Yes, Your
You
Honor.
came in here with a chip on your shoulder.
Me?
No, the guy out in the hallway. You.
Can I go back to the man across the street? They always tell me to go over there to him. He said, stay here? Okay, I'll stay here. Okay, okay.
You.
Yes, Your Honor.
I said in the order, defendant to set up inspection with Chuck Earl at Brownstown Building Department prior to review date. That's what I ordered you to do. I ordered you to clean up all the dumped asphalt millings and return the property to the original state on that address at Cooper. 19411, I believe it is, by March the 1st. Those were the orders.
Yes, Your Honor.
Prosecutorial review date I wrote is March 12th. They moved it till today because I was out of town yesterday. So let's get past all that. All I have here is two violations. One, that you failed to attend your scheduled probation visit on March the 3rd. And two, that you failed to provide proof of a field inspection. So I'm just telling you, you have the right to a lawyer if you want one.
Yes, Your Honor.
If you choose to waive your right to a lawyer, that's your decision. So how do you wish to proceed?
Your Honor, I would like to waive my right.
Okay. Is to count one, that you failed to attend your scheduled probation visit on March the 3rd of 25. How do you plead?
I would say not guilty.
Okay. Is to count two, that you failed to provide proof of your field inspection with Brownstown. How do you plead?
I would
Just
like
not
to,
guilty or guilty?
not guilty, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll enter a not guilty plea. I will get probation in here, and I'll swear her in. And I need Emily. And then if you choose to testify, you'll have that right. If you choose to remain silent, you'll have that right. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
And we'll also get the Brownstown prosecutor in here, so you can have a seat. Ms. Wilds, your name?
Elizabeth Loftation, Your Honor.
We're gonna have a hearing on this charge. Mr. Crump has waived his right to a lawyer. Your name again, sir?
Anthony Crump, Your Honor.
You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes, I do.
Ms. Wilds, raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm under penalties of perjury that the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole truth, so help you God.
I do, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. On January 15, 2025, Mr. Crump's probation officer, Emily Tassino, she's not in the building currently, but should be back in the building in about 5 minutes, Your Honor, just for the record. She scheduled Mr. Crump to appear for a probation visit on March 3rd at 8:15 a.m., which at that time he was to bring proof of his inspection and provide it to her. When Mr. Crump did not appear for that probation visit, Ms. Tassino did reach out to Ms. Foley Carter to see if Mr. Crump had gotten the field inspection completed, knowing that, of course, he had his hearing coming up. And I know that Ms. Foley Carter is here, but in short, Ms. Foley Carter had indicated that she too had not gotten the field inspection report from the department, and that it was under her impression that he had not even scheduled the inspection and therefore remained non-compliant. Emily then scheduled a court date that we're here for today.
Okay, any questions of her? Any questions of Ms. Wilds?
No, Your Honor.
Do you wish to testify or do you wish to remain silent?
I wish to testify, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm under penalties of perjury that the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole truth, so help you God.
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead. What would you like to tell me? Did
Your Honor.
Did you go to the probation visit on March 3rd?
No, I did not, Your Honor.
Did you have a field inspection completed?
Yes, I did get one of those done. It was on Monday, I believe.
By who?
Mr. Chuck Earl came out, the one.
Why didn't, okay. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, I talked to Chuck Earl yesterday, and it was my understanding that he had not scheduled the field inspection. They did not schedule.
Where's Mr. Earl now?
He should be at Township Hall. Do you have any
Get him
thoughts?
over here.
Certainly.
So you're saying you did have a field inspection?
Yes, I went in there and I talked to Rob Harris. Rob Harris said he spoke to Mr. Earl and he would be out that day, Monday. It was scheduled.
Who'd you say, Rob Harris?
Yes, I spoke with Rob.
Get him
Harris.
over here too. Let's get everybody here,
I will.
okay? But you're saying you had a field inspection done?
Yes, when I spoke with them, they said they were doing it that day. And that was this Monday.
Okay, but I told you to do it by March 1. What was this Monday? You don't take me very seriously, do you?
Your Honor, I'm getting to it. I'm trying not to cut you off or talk over you or upset you. I received a
You're
notice.
upsetting me.
Yes.
You're not upsetting me.
Well, I had a new review date, a letter that says new review date,
March 13th,
March 13th.
because I was out of town. I get to take a vacation now and then. I was out of town yesterday, so they moved it one day. Did that inconvenience you?
Your Honor, I never received anything saying that there was a 12th. I just received this.
It was right in the order.
This was made on February 10th.
The prosecutorial review date was March the 12th. It was right on your probation order. I wrote it down. It's right there, March 12th at 9. They rescheduled it until the 13th because it was my fault from the standpoint I didn't get my vacation request in soon enough. So the judicial clerk moved it a date because she's really, really, really good at doing that kind of thing when she knows I've screwed up. So I made a mistake in not submitting my vacation request to myself, which I have to sign as the chief judge. So what does that have to do with you not getting the inspection done by March the 1st?
What I'm trying to explain to you, Your Honor, is I believe, and maybe I am guilty at this point, but I did believe that it was getting moved. Everything was getting moved from the 3rd.
Really? Who told you that?
To the 13th. This letter that I read,
Who told you that?
it said new review date. So I assumed.
I scheduled the review date for March 12. I told you to have it done, the inspection, by March 1. That's right on the probation order. Do you want me to give you the probation order or you want me to take my word for it?
I'll take your word for it, Your Honor.
It says defendant to set up inspection with Chuck Earl of the Brownstown Building Department prior to review date. Prosecutorial review date, March 12, 25 at 9 a.m. Defendant to clean up all dumped asphalt millings and return property to original state at 19411 Cooper, Brownstown by March 1. Now, what aspect of this caused you to think that I was moving that or delaying that when we've been going through this? And you're right. You are absolutely right. This case went on from September the 11th. August 28, I made a note. Defendant was mistakenly told these were dismissed and left, so I rescheduled it for September 11. I adjourned it to September 25. I set a final pretrial for October 9. I set a jury trial for November 1. I adjourned the final pretrial, I believe at your lawyer's request, I could be wrong about that, to October 28th at 1:30, adjourned the trial to December 6th. I then adjourned the final pretrial to November 20 because nothing had been done on the property. And then I adjourned it again to November 27th. And then it was scheduled for a jury trial still, but on the 27th, you came in here and you pled guilty as to count 1. So pled to count 1, dismissed count 2. Are they coming?
Ron Harris is on his way. Chuck Earl is out of town, but I did confirm with him that he did not go to talk to him today.
Okay. If I find out you're lying, if I think you're lying, I hope you brought some extra underwear today. Okay,
I completely understand you, Your Honor.
good. Okay, so is there anything else that you want to tell me? Did you provide the proof of the field inspection?
Provide the proof. When I spoke with my attorney, he told me the fact that I had it done, should have been suffice, is when I spoke with Mr.
Really?
Cripps yesterday.
Really?
At the advice of my attorney, yes.
Really? Well, I don't want to know what your lawyer told you. I don't have any proof of a field inspection, right?
Correct, Your Honor.
He didn't show up for his probation visit on March 3, right?
That is correct.
Do you have any proof of a field inspection?
The township does not.
Do you have any proof that he went there on Monday on his own free will or of his own free volition and tried to set up the field inspection on Monday? Slow down, don't say anything yet, which would have been March the 10th.
It's my understanding that he spoke to Ron Harris, the ordinance enforcement officer, but there was no scheduling of field inspection. There was no field inspection.
Really? Okay. But Mr. Harris is on his way.
Yes.
Well, I don't need that because I don't need him to find you guilty on these two. I'm going to find you guilty is to count 1, failure to attend your probation visit, and count 2, failure to provide proof of a field inspection. You're going to make me do things I don't want to do, Mr. Crump. I've tried to work with you on this. It's evident that anybody looking at this file would say the judge's patience was very long. I knew you were going to end up back here. I knew it. I'd have bet my house against this state. I would have bet it. Because you're just not going to do what people think. It's okay. It's okay that there's seemingly this increasing belief in society that we don't have to respect authority. Look, I get it. It's okay. You're not alone. There's others. There's a lot of it. It's okay.
I promise you, Your Honor, this is
Don't
not the
interrupt me.
case.
Don't interrupt me. It's not the way that I was raised. I mean, my dad was a Marine Corps major. I mean, I would have never disrespected his authority. And I'm not saying I'm your dad. And I don't care if you like me, dislike me, respect me, don't respect me. You're going to respect the system. It's not your turn to talk. I'll tell you when you can talk. You're going to respect the system. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than all of us. I'm not putting up with this. I'm just not putting up with this. I don't want to know what Mr. Cripps told you or anybody else. Mr. Cripps is a gentleman as far as I'm concerned. I've never had an issue with him. I think he's a very good lawyer. Mr. Cripps would never tell you to disobey my order or any other judge's order, but I don't want to know what don't tell me what he told you. That's between you two. I don't know why you're doing this, young man. I don't know why you think you can do this. I think some of us, social media, we watch too much TV, and think we can do or say whatever we want, whenever we want. I mean, we got First Amendment rights. That does not include disregarding judges' orders. And you don't seem to be getting that in this case. I mean, you're forcing me to do something I never wanted to do. I never wanted it to get this far. Never. I don't relish. If I could sit here every single day and not put anybody in jail, nobody'd be happier. I'll get Mr. Harris here. We'll have a conversation. You can have a seat.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Anthony D. Crump, 24B82520A. All right. Your name?
Rob Harris.
Your name?
Anthony Crump, Your Honor.
Your name, Ms. Foley Carter?
Caitlin Foley Carter, I'm just about to.
So I found defendant guilty. I'm ready to proceed. You ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you still want to waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor, I was guilty.
Okay. Tell me what happened. He said he went over and talked to you on Monday and you guys were supposed to go do the field inspection. Is that true or not?
He gave me permission to enter his property. There's to look at the property. So he gave me permission to go on the property.
Did you get an opportunity to go over there?
Yes, I did. I actually went today.
Okay, and what did you find?
In my opinion, there's no change from the last time I stood in front of this court.
I've been dealing with this silly case since September. Been trying to get this work done since September. This is March. What are you doing, Mr. Crump?
Your Honor,
Tell me why you're being so defiant about this. You got a judge, you had a lawyer, we set it for trial, you had multiple adjournments so you could move on it. You didn't do any of those things. You ultimately came in, pled guilty. I gave you more time. I ordered you to take care of that. I said you had to take care of it by March the 1st. It's March the 13th and you haven't done anything. Why?
Your Honor, I have pictures from even September. When I dumped, I pled guilty to on, I believe it was June 13th, dumping asphalt millings on 19411 Cooper Avenue.
June 13th.
I believe it was June. Was that June?
The incident date was June, Your Honor.
What's that?
The incident date was June.
Oh, yeah, but you didn't plead to it in June. You pled to it on January in my absence on November 27th.
Yes, Your Honor, I must have misspoke.
And then you were given time to get it done. They scheduled it out 2 months. You still didn't do it. I gave you more time. You still didn't do it.
Your Honor, my opinion and my stance is the entire time has been that I cleaned it up right away. I have pictures from September of last year where it was cleaned up and it looks great. I was asked to remove like 3 dump trucks, a bunch of plows. I mean, just immense amount of stuff. I had to clean up everything. When my father passed, I've been trying to do it for my mother, and they're telling me that I didn't clean everything up. It's actually business property that's been in the family for 80 years.
You told me
My
that
father
before.
said, no.
Residential properties. I have pictures from today also.
Your Honor, I also have
We're
a
past,
map.
listen to me. We're past that point.
Yes, Your Honor, I'd like you to understand I'm not lying to you.
You told me this stuff before there was a plea, in one of the very first hearings.
Yes, Your Honor. I was not allowed to speak to you since then. I had a representation. And
I was
my,
glad to come back to work today. I was in Naples for 8 days. I was so glad to be there, but looking forward to coming back to work.
I'm sorry, Your
Beautiful
Honor.
place called Twin Eagles, my good friend Ron Muir. A lot of nice people. And I come back and now I got to hear this again.
I do feel like this doesn't need to go in front of a jury, and we don't need to have a bunch of people spend and waste more time. So I understand that, and I figured we could hash out or talk about details here as opposed to going through all of that.
Details were already hashed out. You pled guilty.
Yes.
I sentenced you.
Yes.
I told you what to do. I told you to have the field inspection. I told you to clean up those millings. I got somebody here saying it still hasn't been done. So there's no debate. There's no hashing out. This isn't, I'm not I don't know what to tell you. We're not at a conference table here where we get to render our opinions. I ordered you to do something. And today, it's still not done.
Your Honor, today I still don't have proof to show you. There's been no proof of what was done or the millings that were dropped.
When'd you go there?
Less than 20 minutes ago,
Less than
right
20.
before I walked in the door.
And so what you're telling me, I told him to clean up the dumped asphalt millings and return the property to its original state. Did he clean up the dumped asphalt millings?
No.
Can you explain something to me? Maybe I'm dense. What would be so intriguing to somebody to have dumped asphalt millings on the property? I mean, they're gonna turn to gold or something? I mean, maybe there's something I'm missing. Could you mind telling me?
Just to be able to easily park on it. You know, it's a hard surface. Again, I took pictures while I was out there, 20 minutes ago, a half hour ago, when I was asked to go there by the prosecutor.
How long ago did you check that out initially? What's the last time you checked it out before or since the sentencing date, which was on January the 15th?
I've driven by there numerous times, but I was the day of his last court hearing. I drove by there that day. I also have driven by there numerous times since then.
No change.
No change.
Your Honor, if I may,
I am not about to relitigate this.
It's not about relitigating, Your Honor. I'm trying to show you before and after. I have pictures. I don't know if they have any proof of what they're saying I left there. I'm telling you that I have pictures of the millings there a year ago and everything being the same way that it is now. You know what I mean? I put some in, I took some out. My dad's been putting stuff there for years and years.
I don't care. We're past that.
And I've already cleaned it up, Your Honor.
You don't understand. You don't understand. I don't care if he did it back in 1922. It doesn't matter to me. I ordered you what to do and you're not doing it.
Your Honor, I have removed what I brought there.
When did you do that?
I did it prior to September.
Well, then you pled guilty to it anyway.
I pled guilty, yeah, because I put it there and then I removed it right away, but I was guilty of putting it there. I should not have done that, Your Honor.
We've been here time and time again, and it's always been Mr. Crump's position that he had cleared the property. It's always been our position that he just spread the asphalt millings around, and that's exactly what the photos show today. There's still very clear asphalt millings amongst the rocks. We can forward that to the court if you'd like.
Pardon me?
We can forward those photos to the court if you'd like.
Your Honor, I'm telling you, I could show you photos where this has been this property this is what it looked like. I actually made it look a lot better, Your Honor. Cleaning it up, I've removed
You
stuff.
haven't cleaned all of the dumped asphalt millings from the property.
I have though, Your Honor. It's their feeling that I have not. All of the ones that I put there, Your Honor, yes, I have.
Are there
I can't go down feet and feet and feet from.
Are there dumped asphalt millings?
As soon as you walk on the property, and the pictures are clear, they're there today. Again, there were semi-loads of asphalt that was dropped there. We stopped, myself, the police chief, and another officer stopped another double semi. So not just a single, but a double tandem semi for dumping millings on that property.
When?
Back in June of 2024. So I mean, has there been some cleanup? Possibly, but in my opinion, and what I've seen, I have pictures from the day. There were huge pilings of millings. I went out there the very next day.
Do you have those good enough where I could see those photographs? They look
Yes.
like they're just black and white.
No, these are colored.
All right, come on up here.
Sir,
I guess I just don't understand why you're so,
those are pictures from the day, and this is pictures from.
you're referring to these, right?
Yeah, the millings, yeah.
Well,
And this is pictures of the ground today.
was it like this today?
No, he spread it out the very next day. So the day that it was dumped, the next day he spread it. Today, this is the ground from today. So it's very clear that it's millings on the ground.
Anything else?
Your Honor, I would just like to say that I'm definitely guilty of not, it was a misunderstanding of why I was not here on the 3rd, but that's still my responsibility, and I take, I got to take accountability for that, but I am a single father with a 13-year-old, and I hope that you would take that into consideration. And I'm willing to pay what fine I need to pay today. When you did sentence me, I paid the fine immediately when I came here. I'm looking to get this behind me. It's just there's never been a clear cut way to move forward here.
Amazed. When is Brownstown here the first time after March 31st, Lisa?
April 9th.
Anything else?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Anything else? Anything else?
Oh, Your Honor.
Congratulations, you have pushed me so far. The additional cost of 100. You're to remove all asphalt millings by March 31. Review hearing will be April the 9th at 8:30, and you're going to jail today for 3 days. Keep playing with me. It's going to just get worse and worse and worse. I'm telling you, I've been fooling with this case for 6 months. I've asked you nicely. I've raised my voice. Do whatever you got to do. I don't care what you do. You're going to end up in jail for 90 days over this. And the birds are going to be out singing, and you're going to be looking out the window. I'm telling you, you don't have it done by March 31. You better bring a lot of toothbrushes and a lot of clean underwear, because I'm not playing with you for another day. Do we understand one?
I do understand, Your Honor.
Good. All right, have a seat. Congratulations. I mean, when I send somebody in there for the first violations, you know they've agitated the devil out of me. I just don't do that. But you won't stop. You're going to do what you're going to do.
Thanks for watching Verdict Watch. New court drama every day. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a case. Leave a comment with your thoughts. We're watching too.